Good morning, Delray Beach. I'm Amanda.
And I am Jamel.
And we are here at the beautiful Abbey Delray.
Abbey Delray.
I have to say, I guess it was 2019, Ryan and I filmed here, but it was a completely different place. When I walked in, I was like, wait, this used to be a dining room, and we were in a corner somewhere. It is like a whole new place.
Well, you know, this place has been here for years. I remember as a kid just hearing about a lot of people that's in the neighborhood that worked here at Abbey Delray, but you never came in on it. I never came in inside these walls.
Oh,
so I never knew these beautiful buildings,
right?
Were here, but it's very beautiful.
Well, they knocked down buildings. It's got this amazing overhaul, even from when we were, I was like, wow, this is like, I don't even know where we were. And like now there's a performing arts center. This is pretty fabulous. I can't wait to talk about it with people who know what's happening. But we first have to talk about Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
We missed you.
I miss you guys too. Big
Where
time. I feel like
were
I've been
you?
here like a whole
Where have you been?
Yeah, so I've actually been taking trips trying to go on a coaches conferences trying to promote the kids at Atlantic High School. Trying to get them college scholarships.
And you've had success. We gotta clap for you and your guys.
So we had. I was out at San Antonio. There's about 10,000 college coaches at this conference.
Wow.
And it was just an opportunity. It was only a little bit of high school coaches. I don't know why, but just an opportunity to go around and network with a lot and profile and highlight a lot of the kids here in South Florida. And with that, I have kids that have been offered by Tuskegee University. Some kids just went on a visit to West Carolina University. Oh. 3 of them were offered scholarships there. So I think on signing day, which is February 2nd, where the kids actually sign their letter of intent, we will probably have 8 kids from Atlantic High School.
Oh my God, is that like a record? I feel like that has to be a record.
That is big. The average here in Palm Beach County is like 1 or 2 kids per school, but we're gonna probably have 8.
That's what I was gonna say. I think when I was in high school, I don't know if they even had any. So to have that many kids, that shows the dedication that you have to these kids and the school and your team. And you're killing it over there.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Wow, congratulations.
It's a team effort. The kids are doing what they have to do on the field, the coaches and the administration at the school. So it's a team effort with everybody that's making it happen.
And teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes,
and you guys are making these dreams come true over there.
Yes. What have you been doing?
Here. I have not left the state of Florida since 2020, Jamel. I've been here. I've either been at my studio, I've been at my store, or I've been with everyone with Delray Morning Live.
Oh, that's great.
Celebrating our beautiful town. If there's a place to be stuck, I think Delray Beach is not too bad.
You're right about that. Because I don't want to be stuck in San Antonio Airport anymore, sleeping in a corner. I tell you that much.
Yeah, we got a text last week, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't make my flight," and we're like, "Oh no!" But you're here, so that's all that matters.
I had a comfortable backpack, and I found a little crest in the corner. Yeah, I was balled up in a fetal position.
There's no place like home.
Oh man! But all right, let's get back to this.
Well, okay, so. Like I was saying, this is such an incredible property, but I don't know if everybody knows, there are 2 Abbey Delrays, Abbey Delray and South.
So you got North and South?
Right, but they're like one big happy family. So I think we should call on both of the executive directors to talk about their incredible properties.
Yes, so let's bring up Amin Sanaya, and let's bring up Miss Jennifer Stevens.
Hi, welcome.
No problem.
Wow, good morning. What a beautiful place to be this morning.
Can't ask for anything better.
No.
Fantastic community here in Delray.
It really is.
So what is Abbey Delray? Like, what is Abbey Delray? Because I know there's a lot of people out there probably don't even know what Abbey Delray is. Can you let them know?
Well, Abbey Delray and also Abbey Delray South, we are retirement communities. We are about people, loving people. We have here our residents that we care for and we provide services to them. But it's more than that. It's also our team members. We all become part of one team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're a life plan community. So people move in with independent living, we have assisted living, we have memory care, and we have skilled nursing. So they move in, and no matter what assistance they need throughout their life, they have it. They never have to go anywhere else.
So if they move in and have one level of care and they need more, are they able to do that, or do they have to stick with how they signed up?
No, they can go to whatever level as they progress in life. So it's really wonderful. So it really is their home.
You don't have to leave, you don't have to be uprooted
No.
and shifted. That's amazing, because I think for a lot of people, that's your biggest fear. You know, you get older and you don't want to have to keep being moved around and meet new people, so you get to have your community and stay.
Right, absolutely. And that's why it's really great too with our staff, because they get to know the staff and the staff know them for the rest of their life. And they really
huge.
become family. It's really a neat
How,
experience.
how many residents do you have?
We have, at Abbey Delray South, we have 284.
Here we have in our independent living, we're licensed for 300. In our assisted living memory care, we have 82, and in our skilled nursing is 100.
So I can tell you, I do. You know what? I have a memory about Abbey Delray from when I was a kid. I was a part of the after-school care here in the Delray Beach Parks and Recreation. And around the holidays, they would bring us around, and we would bring roses and sing Christmas carols to a lot of the residents here at Abbey Delray. So we would do it around the holidays, like every year.
That's beautiful.
That's when I really noticed that I can sing.
That's where it all began.
Career took off from
That's where it all began,
It took
right
off and
here.
crashed from there.
Right, happened here. Usually you think of people like, you know, dwindling down and relaxing and retiring, but you're starting your career here.
I was singing Christmas carols.
You can come back anytime.
Don't tell me that, I'll be honest.
So just so everybody is aware, because I learned this today, so while it is 2 properties, it is in terms of you live there, but otherwise it's not.
Yeah, each community is different, you know, and we like the prospective residents to come tour both communities because everybody's looking for something different, and each of our communities have some different things to offer, but yet at the same time, it's the same culture, it's the same friendly, warm, welcoming situation for both communities.
Yes, so our residents, whether they're residents of Abbey Delray or residents of Abbey Delray South, we allow them to be able to use the amenities at both campuses. So you're getting 2 communities for the price of 1.
Right.
So speaking about the amenities, like what are some of those amenities that you have here on your campus?
Okay. Well, here, I mean, we have this is a brand new renovation, as you mentioned earlier. This is a $43 million renovation we finished last year. So we have a brand new performance arts center, a brand new clubhouse with amenities, brand new pool. We also built our brand new assisted living memory care center. So those are some of the things that happened during our renovation, but we've continued. So during this next couple of years, we're going to be renovating all of our independent living buildings, or where our residents reside. So they will be upgraded lighting, walls. There's going to be a clubhouse in each building. So that is something that is really awesome, and we'd love to have you back when we open up the first building that we finished there.
For sure.
I'll come back. Give me a
I
bid.
know. He's going to come and sing. He's going to come and sing. I mean, so we're in the Performing Arts Center now, and it really, I mean,
is a
what
nice
a
room.
stunning room. And it was nice last time we were here, but this is next level nice. I mean, who wouldn't want to come and see a performance here and be able to relax and walk right back home after?
Absolutely. Well, also at Abbey Delray South, I know Jennifer has some things going on there as well.
Sure.
So-
We are the only retirement community in South Florida that has single-family homes. So if you're not ready to maybe move into an apartment, you're not ready to downsize quite so much, we have single-family homes that we offer. There's 44 of them.
Wow.
And we have 32 acres, so we're a little bit more spread out.
Okay.
But, you know, we're going through some renovations. We're going to renovate some of our exterior corridors, which will be really nice and enclose our building, as well as some renovations to our skilled nursing building. So we're very, very excited about that. But the nice thing is, you know, we're doing these renovations. These communities are 40 years old. So you get the stability of a successful, financially stable community.
Right.
With the new amenities and the new renovations. So they look brand new, but they're really established. So that's kind of the nice thing.
That is definitely nice because I think, especially when you're thinking about retirement, you want stability.
Right.
That's what everybody's hoping for when they retire.
Yes.
So exactly that, to have a brand new, beautiful place that you know is going to be here for as long as you
I
are.
mean, I can tell you some of our team members. So when you walk into our clubhouse, we have Maria. She's our concierge. Well, she just got promoted as well, so I shouldn't say concierge. But she's been here 35 years.
Amazing.
Wow.
So she
Okay.
knows the people and the
Absolutely.
properties.
Absolutely. We had our administrative assistant in our health center, which is our skilled nursing. She just retired last year. She was here from day one when the community got built.
So it really is, like you said, a family where you get to know these people and see them every day, just like you would a family member at home.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Everything.
And another nice thing about our communities is we're not-for-profit. So the money that we make goes back into our communities.
That's
And that's how we're
great.
able to afford to keep them up and keep them, state of the art and add our technology and the things that we're doing. So being a nonprofit is very important when you're looking for a retirement community.
No, I agree. Because there are a lot of retirement communities
Oh, yeah.
in this area. So, and you guys are talk about amenities and talk about the different things. What do you think is that one thing that sets you apart? It sets Abbey Delray apart, or Abbey Delray South apart from these other communities that's popping up in Delray Beach and in Boca Raton.
Well, you have as you mentioned, we have all these new communities that are being built.
Right.
They're beautiful, yes, state of the art, aesthetic pleasing, but they don't have what we have, our people. We are about people loving people. So as I mentioned earlier, our team members, we have a lot of longevity. That is something you can't buy.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so having that feeling that the people that are there are going to be there for a while, and they they're gonna be with you, and you have someone that personally that you can go to, you can't beat that.
I like what you said. It goes back to different things. So my daughter was talking about a new school being built. Oh, I want to go to that new school. I said, it's not about the school. It's about the people that's at that school, the teachers,
1,000%.
the principal.
Yes.
If a church is being built, it's not about the building itself. It's about the people that's in there. The people really makes it up. And it's great that you say that, because I know that's warm. Now, how would people really get information about Abbey Delray? Is there a waiting list? Like, how would they get their loved ones here? Or how would they even want to move here? What do they have to do?
They'd really just have to call, make an
Okay.
appointment, come in, drop in anytime. I mean, we're open, we're available. We have a wonderful sales team that is available, and really, it's as simple as letting us know you're interested online.
So do you have to, like, if I was to call and sign up, do I have to move in now, or could I sign up and say, in 10 years, I think I'm going to retire in 10 years and I'm looking for something like this. Can you can you sign up?
You can
For the
come in
future?
anytime, and you can talk to our sales counselors
Okay.
and plan for your future. See what kind of what you're looking for, what kind of an apartment or a garden home or a villa or whatever you're looking for, and absolutely. In fact, we encourage people to come in and to really do their homework and to go around and look at different communities, but not to forget. Come and look at both of our communities,
Right.
because we have everything. You don't have to ever go anywhere, and we offer so many different options.
And you have programming and fun things too. I remember that from when we were here last time. Obviously, COVID makes things a little different, but I thought that was wonderful too, is just how much you think about the activities so people don't have to leave if they don't
Right.
want to leave.
Absolutely. So our residents are able to be as active as they want or not. So we have residents that get involved in everything we do, just about. And we have residents that just come once in a while. So it's really up to your lifestyle, how you want to live it, and we're going to support whatever that lifestyle is.
It's like a cruise.
Yes.
Do as much as
I
you
like
want.
that.
I like it.
Absolutely.
So do you have some residents that probably don't live here on campus that may just come during the day and then they go back home at night? Do you have that here as well?
We do at Abbey Delray South, and you probably do as well. We do have some people that they haven't really decided to full-fledged move in, but they have signed a contract with us. They have the life care, which is really what it's all about.
Yeah.
So if they need the health care, it's there for them, and they just have an apartment, and they come and go. But it's independent living, really. So we have to remember, these people, everyone comes and goes and does their thing and travels, and it's not, you're not restricted to having to be there a certain amount of time.
And we also have adults that are still working. We still have some of our residents still work. They have their regular jobs. So, they get to, you get to really live your life the way you want to, but you have the peace of mind that you're going to be taken care of as you age. And if you need healthcare, it's there for you.
You don't have to cook dinner. You don't have to go to the grocery store
I want that. Can I sign up?
She has some great little taglines going on right now.
You don't have to worry about your yard. Somebody takes care of that.
Great.
I was told about the cruise part. I was like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, a land cruise. I like it.
You guys have some cheerleaders in the crowd. There's some other your staff members. Bring them up. Let's bring them up. Let's talk to them.
Come on up. Come on, Chantel.
And I have to say, from the moment we step foot on property, everyone is so friendly and greets you. And, even with that mask on, they're smiling underneath because you could see their eyes. And hi, how are you?
This is Chantel, our Director of Sales for both communities.
And she is wonderful. We were chatting, and the excitement when we were talking and you were explaining different things about these properties. I mean, I was sold in the 2 minutes that we were talking before we came on. Just the passion. And that's what you, like your point earlier, when you come here, you feel the passion and the love and the care for this community.
Right. Lots of communities out there, and like we mentioned, my executive directors mentioned, definitely want to do your due diligence and shop around, but you'll know what feels like home when you walk through the doors. I knew it when I first started working here and accepted the position. So that's what we count on for our prospects.
I like it. It's like going to college. You step foot on that campus and you're like, this is my place.
This is where I want to be. When somebody is greeting you with giving that warm feeling, that smiling face, I agree.
Yes.
So is there anything that we didn't mention that because you have a lot of facts and really exciting things, is there anything that we missed that you think we need to make sure we tell?
No, I just, I count on my executive directors who are the true sales leaders of our community. They are very passionate in their leadership style and commitment to our residents and team members. And again, when you walk through the doors, you're going to feel the warmth and the happiness and the joy. And again, that's what we count on. Of course, we have a unique competitive advantage that's already been mentioned in that regardless of the community you live in, Abbey Delray or Abbey Delray South, you get the benefits of both. That's
great.
And that was clearly communicated. So we're excited about having that advantage in the market and just being a great place for folks to live and retire.
And I just really love the options. I love you can have, like you said, an apartment, a single family home, like whatever you're looking for, there is that option between the properties.
Yes. So give them the website and the phone number just in case they want to go check out the website and give you guys a call.
But they should definitely check it out.
You got to come out. You got to really have to come here in person.
Yeah, you really do need to come in person. But check out the website and see more information because this is a beautiful property and hopefully we all get to retire in a beautiful place like this someday.
Absolutely. I agree.
So can I just ask one question of Jennifer before we
no pressure.
So Jennifer, how long you've been with our organization?
Oh, that's a good one.
I've been with LifeSpace for 22 years.
22 years.
Most of my career has been either at Abbey Delray South or I worked at Harbor's Edge, which is another community we have. But it's a wonderful organization to work for. I wouldn't have been here as long as I have.
She did.
So it's they have promoted me throughout my life. I've been able to grow within the company, and so it's been a wonderful ride.
I mean, when I started hearing about how long people have been, 22 years, 35 years.
Nobody stays at a job that long anymore. So that shows just the level from top down, like how the level of commitment and dedication from everybody involved.
I really believe in this company and our communities, and my in-laws actually live at Abbey Delray South, and so that just shows my family lives there, so I definitely do believe in what we offer people.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I love it.
So where do people find you guys?
People can find us online at abbeydelray.com or abbeydelraysouth.com. And then, of course, by phone at 561-454-2020. That's 561-454-2020.
Come see us.
Come see us, absolutely.
Make sure you stop by. I mean, it really is. It's worth checking out and making some plans for your future.
Yes. You don't have to go anywhere else. You need to come by and check out this campus.
Don't wait. Don't wait. Do it now.
Don't wait. Yes.
Well, thank you so
Well,
much
thank
for
you guys.
having
having
us,
us.
and
you.
thank you for sharing with everyone in Delray Beach.
It's been great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, you're signing up?
I mean, really, like this is when I am ready to retire. I mean, I'm ready today. If you asked me yesterday, I was like, I'm retiring now. But yeah, when I'm ready to retire.
You know, I think too
place.
with a lot of people, when they're even thinking about their mother or their grandparents, they're trying to find that place to where that person is going to get the care, the love, and just have that exciting latter parts of their life that they need.
And I think the big thing is, like they talked about, as even you transition through retirement,
Right.
and you need more care, you don't have to move. And I think that's the big thing, because I know even with my grandmother, I mean, we can't get her to move anywhere. But trying to make her have to move as she gets older in different levels, I mean, that wouldn't go over well.
No, I agree.
So being able to be in a spot and continue your life, I think it really is amazing.
I totally agree.
So should we bring on our next guest?
Yes. You want to introduce him? I'll introduce him.
Go for it.
All right,
You missed last week.
ladies and gentlemen, she's making me really work today, right? So next up, we have Coach Eric Davis, head coach from the Delray Rocks, the legendary.
Coach,
He's actually a living
how are you?
legend right now. He's a living legend. Coach, it's great to have you here. I mean,
Thank you.
knowing that you've been in this realm developing young men. How many years have you been in the coaching?
Since 1988.
Wow.
Were you born?
I was 2. I was 2. That is amazing.
That was my first high school coaching job at Boca Raton as an assistant coach in 1988.
That's amazing.
That's great. And this past season, with your was it 7-year-olds?
7 years.
I have to say, with these kids, what he did with them, they really competed and demolished everybody who they played against. When we talk about the Delray Rocks and the history of the Delray Rocks youth organization, this team is going to be spoke about for years to come. With the talent there. Remember the young kid that we brought on that was the track star?
Yes.
That was like
he won all the awards.
Now imagine him running the football. That was one of his players.
Yeah,
That's scary for the other team.
He was one of
One
a group of about 5 I had that same ability.
Wow.
Which, the parents are involved in, in the training. But the great part of that is that you can mold young kids, not just their bodies, their minds, understanding and mentorship, things of that nature. So that was really the impressive part about me. Because a lot of the coaching too is your adversary on the other sideline. What's his talent versus mine? Then the kids do the rest. Doing what you teach them to do. It's just like preparing for an exam or a test they have in school. We do the preparation and then we perform.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that you guys were undefeated Super Bowl champions?
It's not safe, it's accurate.
I like that.
It was 13-0.
Wow.
And, including the preseason. But it was developmental because I had quite a few kids who never played football before, not even flag. So that
And then they win. You're setting them up for these high expectations.
Well, I hope I'm
crazy.
setting them up for that anything's possible if you put the work in.
Absolutely.
Well, I think I've seen teams that have that talent,
Correct.
but not really produce what you
Right.
produce. What is that? What is that formula? What is it that you're putting into these kids from day one of practice, and how do you get the parents on board? Different things that get them to buy into your philosophy. What is that?
That's a good question because it is a team concept. Like you said, we have some talented kids, individually talented, but it doesn't, in the game of football, you can't play alone. It takes the whole 11. So with that being said, they understand that you're no better than the kid next to you. And I explain that to the parents. I know you love your child and he's a star in your home and in your kitchen, but on this field, he's just one of 11.
Yeah.
So
That has
with
to be
that concept,
challenging.
and it is until you make a believer out of the
Right.
kid and the parent when you sit them down when they're not conforming to the team concept. And then they realize, I have to play as part of the team or I won't be playing.
Right. Right.
And I think that's something good to really instill into them early on.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
Yes.
it's going to come to help them, especially in their professional life.
Oh,
as
and
they go
in their
along.
jobs, you
Yep.
got to be, you know, like you guys work as a team.
Yeah.
You know? So, and what I also do, we know that the person with the ball that scores a touchdown, they get the highlights and they get all the cheers and so forth. But the linemen who do the dirty work, as we say in the trenches, I reward them. You know, I get little Chick-fil-A cards or, you know,
that's
McDonald's.
wonderful.
You know, so they know that what they do is very important.
Right. 'Cause
And the
without
other kids,
them-
without them, exactly, that doesn't happen. So
Right.
we make sure that everybody knows that their role is important.
I think that, like you said, Jamal, I think that is huge because you see, you know, I mean, I have a 5-year-old. That age group can be a little tricky because, you know, they're learning and they're growing and they're
absolutely.
testing the waters and seeing what they can do. And so to have that many of them being able to do the same thing and have their job on the field really is teaching them these skills for everything starting now, because I mean sometimes I can't even get mine to get in the bath on time.
Yeah.
So having a whole team of 11 of them trying to do the I mean that
And it's
really
a-
speaks to your
It's a
your
work
coaching.
because every child's not at the same level at the same time.
Right.
So like some of my kids, they didn't start until game 10.
Okay.
They had to work their
Right.
way onto the field. One example is one of the little guys, Cameron Goff, Coco Goff's little brother. Never played football, never enjoyed watching football. And he wanted to walk away from football, but he stayed with it. I encouraged, made it safe, made it fun. To eventually he was tugging on the shirt, Coach, can I go in on defense?
yeah.
You know, and until you earn it, you'll get it. And then he had a magnificent game against Miramar in the playoffs. I mean, just outstanding. But he earned that spot,
Right.
and his personal confidence just boosted.
For sure.
So with the organization itself, at Pompey Park, if you come out and watch these teams practice, they're not practicing on a football field.
No.
They're practicing in the corner of a baseball field.
Oh wow.
You know, so when you think about the things, these kids don't have all of these amenities and all these big field, all this space, a nice
Right.
building to really play on. So how do you get past all of that part, Coach?
Well, I have some mentor assistants, gentlemen that some work for the city and they're all employed that keep the parents back outside the fence. We may have the equipment, you know, set up. I get there and set up the cones and bags. And we make do with what we have. And we're appreciative, but we feel they can do better, but we appreciate, we don't have a goal post to practice the kicks.
Yeah.
Because in the league, you get 2 points for the kicks. So
Right.
we're trying to see if we can get a portable, maybe it can
Yeah.
pop up, you know, and let back
Oh, that's
down.
a good idea.
Because other teams, as you get older, the kicking game becomes, you know, you can lose games 8-7,
Right,
7,
right.
you know, and because we haven't practiced it. And then that also gets the soccer kids from the area, they can get involved in football
Yeah.
and don't have to be true football players, as they say, but they can be a part of the
kicker,
program. They
yeah.
can be the kicker.
And within the Rocks organization, how many kids do you guys have totally? What's that average
Well,
number?
there's 8 teams, and there's about 35 per team, and not counting all the cheerleaders, you know,
Right.
and then you got about 9 coaches per teams and team moms.
That's great.
and all volunteers.
All volunteers, all volunteers.
And so is it divided by age group or how do you?
It's divided by age
by
group.
age group.
And it starts at the 6 and under.
Okay.
You know, this is like the funniest thing, watching the younger kids, 6 years old, with this helmet on their head. And
The helmet's bigger than their body.
they walk around like little bobbleheads. But, you know, during the week, watching them practicing and watching the coach, because these kids have to remember plays.
Yes.
And they have to remember their assignments when they go out on the field. And in the stands, you have a packed house. So these kids have adults yelling, everybody's
That's so
screaming, and they have to
cute.
run out and put on a show.
Yeah.
And to watch these, I love watching the 6U, the
Oh, I
7
wanna
and under.
see this.
I mean,
How cute.
I mean, and when they score a touchdown, they do these little funky dances.
Yeah, they find the dances off their video games.
They're on TikTok with
TikTok
their
doing the
dance.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And I know some of the coaches get just cringe when the kids go to dance because they can get a penalty. But I have to give it to all of the youth coaches, even more so to Coach Davis for doing this so long.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of young coaches out there, and a lot of them are really looking up to what you're doing. You've been coaching for a while, high school level. You've done a lot.
Right.
But we admire what you're doing with the Delray Rocks organization. That DR, I played for the Delray Rocks, so I have my heart is there with the organization.
I love it. How fun.
So with that DR, that logo goes far. You know, I'm in San Antonio. People know about the Delray Rocks. You know, when you're out of state, they know about the youth football organization and they hear about it. And like I said, right now, Coach Eric, he's a living legend.
Yeah.
You know, so he doesn't know it now, but he's impacted so many kids.
For sure.
And still doing it to this day. So we really
In a positive way,
in a positive way.
In
Yes.
such a positive way.
There's a passion because, you know, the dynamics of our kids, especially in the inner city, that when I got started, I was a helper, and then the person I was helping went back to school, so I ended up inheriting the job, and then I noticed, you know, quite a few kids that didn't have the father in the home, and then we had a few the next year, the fathers are incarcerated or fathers are homicide victims, but they need love too.
Yeah.
They need hugs too.
Of
They need
course.
men in their life and role models. So
Yes.
the bigger picture was helping that aspect. And then in order to get their attention, because I'm the coach, so I have the stage and they get to listen and the parents get to listen. And then we provide resources. I work for the sheriff's office. So, you know, back to school things and the Christmas things and just families that are in need, if we can identify the school. Because even with my program, my team, I give my email address to teachers. So if they have discipline problems, or if the young man did something great in school, let me know that too.
Yeah,
So we can
celebrate.
let everybody know and celebrate as well. So we don't want to just
Right.
be on the negative side. We also want to be on the positive side too. So that plays a big role in me continuing to be involved because I see what's on the other side.
Right.
You know, I see first appearance at the courthouse and the
Yeah.
jail, and
Yeah.
former players, and you always wonder when did they go left,
Yeah.
you know, and what happened, what dynamic happened in their lives. So we try to put a good foundation. You know, winning is about preparing, you know, and, you know, if you fail to prepare, you know, prepare to fail.
right.
And so we want to put that in front of them and say, you earn this because of what you did in preparation. And by the way, if you're available Sunday, we're having a jacket ceremony that I got them championship jackets. And
Oh, that's
Oh, nice.
amazing.
And,
Oh, we should
they
have
deserve
all the
that.
boys come.
Oh,
They
that
have
would be nice.
school.
They have school.
that's
They have
gonna
school.
be, yeah,
I was like, oh wait, kids are in school.
that's going to be on Sunday at Pompey Park.
Oh,
And then at
What
sometime
time
in
is that
February,
at?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock on Sunday.
3 o'clock. Probably get some video. We can drop it.
I know,
in
that's what I'm
later.
thinking. I'm thinking if we can get a good video, we can
Yeah,
put
I
it
love-
in
I
next
love
week.
that.
And then sometime in February, the kids will get their rings, their championship
Oh
rings.
my God. How
Yeah.
special. Like,
And you know
what a
the
cool
crazy
experience.
thing about it with that jacket and that ring, I still can look back to when I won a Super Bowl, and I still have that little jacket.
Do you?
I have that.
You should put it on. You should wear it next week.
That
is so amazing, though.
But I have to tell you, going out to the Delray Rocks on a Saturday, going to a game,
Yeah.
when you see the whole community come around to support these coaches and support these kids, it's mind-boggling. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the energy, you know, and I love the support that I see, you know, from these parents and these kids. Because right at that given point, these kids, they have a dream.
Right.
And their dream is to say, you know what?
Right.
I want to use football. I want to use my skill set. I want to use my talent to pay for me to go to college.
Right.
And so they can get on that stage to play football in college. And then from there, some may end up, you know, there's a very small percentage that may end up going to the NFL. But at the end of the day, they're preparing them for success and getting a college degree.
And just success in life in general
Right.
with these
Right.
skills of teamwork and showing up and
Right.
doing
Being
the right
on time,
thing.
everything.
And,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
that's part of it.
Right. And I think, and that's the thing, I think a lot of times these skills that you think of as fun and I'm having a good time playing sports or dance or whatever you do
Right.
translates later in life to that discipline.
Yes, that's why I say coaches are very important.
Yes, absolutely,
And I tell
absolutely.
people sometimes that I selfishly use sports to help me raise my son.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah.
because
No,
I
it's
a
don't
great
always
way
want
to
to be
do
that.
it.
I always don't want to be that person that's.
Yeah.
I want him to hear other voices. I want
Yeah.
him to understand that, you know, there's other people that you have to. There's rules that you have to
listen
follow.
to other people.
You know, so I think, Coach, once again,
Thank you for
thank
all that
you.
you do.
And you said some things, and we have some viewers out there. So you guys need a goalpost. You need something. So if somebody had,
Right.
Yeah, so
say
how
it
do we
again.
get you, the city of Delray, all of us together need to get these kids a goalpost. So where do we find one of these?
Well, they're probably on Amazon or one of
Okay,
these
let's
sporting
look.
goods
Let's
because
look.
they have collapsible goalposts.
Okay.
You know, we use Pompey Park, which is a baseball facility, but they got retracting goalposts where you can lay up and put down. So you reach out to our president, Bernard Wright, and maybe you have some funds to donate so the kids can learn how to kick. And if you have a soccer player that wants to learn how to kick a football, if you watch them on Saturdays and Sundays, they're the difference in some of these games.
Yes.
Yep, and you
Listen.
can get a jacket and a ring.
Yes, you can. Listen, if there's anybody out there, if you have the ability, Delray Rocks need a collapsible goalpost.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it
We
happen.
gotta make it happen
All of
for
our
these
viewers,
kids.
I know we get a lot of viewers. If everybody put in $1, if everybody put in $2, we can make it happen.
We can get them too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
so
so
we
let's make
got
that
to
happen.
figure this out for them.
Yes.
Those
Okay.
kids deserve that.
Congratulations,
All right,
Coach.
thank you again.
Congratulations. Thank you so
Thank you for
much.
impacting our kids.
All right, good to see you.
So we gotta figure this out and help these boys.
Yeah, we need to get them some. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we all know, besides the ceremony for Delray Rocks, there are a ton of other fun things happening here in Delray Beach, starting with Wednesday, January 26th, the YPAD Social from 5.
Good drinks. At
What a cool
OG.
vibe.
Remember? Oh, I love those.
That was fun when we
was
filmed
fun.
there. That was a lot of fun. It's always a good time there. Just a chill crowd. And
The drinks.
The drinks were delicious. And then next we have Tuesday, February 8th from 8:30 to 10 a.m. Greetings to Meetings, a networking workshop with Daniel Hartwell, who we had last week on the show. And you can register for all of these events at delraybeach.com/events. For all the ladies out there, there is a focus on women. Won't you be my galentine? I think it's so cute, right? So you can come make some connections February 10th from 11:30 to 1. It's $30 for members, $40 for future members. And there is going to be an interactive photo booth, the most festive Valentine outfit contest, romantic raffle prizes, delicious lunch, and more. It will be at Ellie's 50s Diner, which is such a fun place.
Why do women have all of the good stuff?
Well, you guys get to go and play sports and get jackets and rings. Nobody ever gave me a jacket and a ring, Jamil. Well, there is always fun things happening here in Delray Beach.
Yes.
Amazing things to get involved with in our beautiful community and incredible properties just like this.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, if you're looking for a retirement community for your loved one or for yourself, you need to come check out Abbey Delray. You need to check out Abbey Delray big time.
I agree.
This is a beautiful place, and great people.
Great people.
Yeah, the great people. And also, once again, Delray Rocks, they're looking for that collapsible goalpost. So
Let's
if anybody,
make it happen.
let's make it happen. Let's get those kids something. They're winning. They're doing great without much.
Imagine what they could do.
Imagine what they can do. I totally agree. I totally
I'm going to
agree.
look it up, and we're going to figure out, we're going to post this on our Facebook.
Yes.
So we can make this happen.
Yes, we need to make that happen. I see it. I see it. I see it.
We're manifesting.
I see it. I see it happening. Yes, yes. But once again, thank you guys for joining us today. Have a Delray day. We love you. Peace.
That was a good show.
No, it really was.
I can't believe those boys don't have a goalpost. We really got to figure this out.
Have to figure it out. Delray Rocks, I mean, they can't practice field goals. They can't practice kicking
I
because they're on a baseball
know.
field.
Can you imagine? And they're winning with this,
Right.
with all of
So we need to find
these
somebody.
things
We
stacked
need-
against them.
Yes.
Hey, it's me again.
Yes.
First of all, I love both of you. Thank you for the work that you do
We
in
love
Delray
Thank you.
Beach.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And we heard Coach Davis's story.
Like, we don't have a goalpost to practice the kicks because in the league you get 2 points for the kick. So
Right.
we're trying to see if we can get a portable, maybe it can pop up, and let back down.
idea.
Because other teams, as you get older, the kicking game becomes, you can lose games 8-7, 7,
right.
and because we haven't practiced it. And then that also gets the soccer kids from the area, they can get involved in football
Yeah.
and don't have to be true football players, as they say, but they can be a part of the
kicker,
program
yeah.
and be the kicker.
And we are just so, wowed by the work that he's doing with the youth, with the Delray Rocks football team, the youth football team.
Amazing. Yeah.
And we heard that they are looking for a portable goalpost. We at Abbey Delray and Abbey Delray South would like to sponsor that goalpost.
Thank you.
Y'all hear that?
I'm gonna
Delray
cry.
Rocks,
I'm gonna
Verlene,
cry.
Bernard, Jason Matthews.
We got it.
Everybody. Coach Davis, Abbey Delray, baby.
Delray
Thank you
Rocks.
so
Thank you,
much.
thank you,
Thank you.
Now y'all have a
Absolutely.
goalpost with practice kicking. Go out there and kick. Oh, that is nice.
Yes,
Thank
we are
you, guys.
excited
You're gonna
about
change
it.
these kids' lives.
That's the
Yes.
point. We
Yes.
want to support that.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Make me want to do
Great
my happy
story.
dance.